What's up, world? It's your man back at you. And I was riding and I was thinking, and this is what I was thinking. YouTube, as far as the black community, in my opinion, is really becoming just dysfunctional. It's becoming just something that's not fun to watch. And what I mean by that is I'm watching, and I'm speaking for the black community on YouTube, and I'm just watching a bunch of grown men and women just go at each other. Like, YouTube is a good source of information. It's a lot of information that you otherwise wouldn't even be privy to. It's a lot of people out here that have good information to offer as far as what's going on with the world, as far as black history and the plight of the black community in this country. I mean, I don't want to just totally discredit, because I've gotten, and I know a lot of others that have gotten a lot of great information. But it seems like here recently, it's just becoming the internet hood, the internet ghetto. Because every day now, when you go on to it, you see, like I say, just a bunch of black men and women, grown black men and women, just arguing and bickering over silly stuff. And then what gets lost in all of this dysfunction is the true message. And some of these people have great messages. Some of these people have messages that are needed within our community. But it's hard to take in the message when you got all this riff-raff that comes along with it. You got Tommy Sotomayor versus Kwame. Tommy versus Kevin Samuels. Charleston White versus Mob James. Hassan Campbell versus this person. This person versus that person. Angela Stanton versus whoever. Like, it's a lot of bullshit going on. And then the people who actually have real and true messages are the ones that get attacked the most. The one that gets their name dragged through the mud the most. The one whose character is destroyed the most. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, no one out here in this world is perfect. No one. So if I don't expect everybody who has a good message for me to just love them as a person. For one, I don't know these people, so I don't really have any type of feeling towards them, other than I'm taking in the message that they're giving out. And if a person is speaking on something that I don't concur with or that I don't agree with, then I choose not to watch that person. Because that's the beauty of being on platforms like this, is you can pick and choose what you're going to digest. But it seems like anytime we have someone that has a message that can progress us have a message of unity and have a message of understanding and what we need to do to move forward as a culture, as a people, you have a bunch of other people whose sole purpose is just to attack said person. I don't understand that. I mean, a lot of these guys, I'm 41. A lot of these guys are older than me. So these are guys who are 40 plus. And they literally wake up every day to talk shit about another guy on the internet. I don't understand. Like, you can't like everything about a person. No one's perfect. But can we find common ground? Can we find common ideologies and ways of thinking that we can come together on and be like, yeah, I might not like this, but you right about this. Let's build on this. We need to stop nitpicking and picking out every single negative thing that we can find about a person and start focusing on the positives so that we can promote positivity. Because a lot of these guys are out here talking about that, doing it for their kids, and they care for the youth, and they trying to uplift the youth and put our youth in a better situation and things like that. But in that same breath will come in and tear down another black man that says he's doing the same thing. No one way is just the end all be all right way. There's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different approaches. The way I go about it might not be conducive to how you learn. But someone might learn from that. So that's why we need all different styles. That's why we need different ways that people speak on matters, so that different people with different understandings can get a level of understanding that's privy to them. Like, I don't understand, man. Like, even when we're trying to build each other up, we're programmed to tear each other down. And that's not good for none of us. So with this, I just want to preach a message of unity. And to all my brothers and sisters that's out here on this YouTube trying to enlighten and uplift the people, do what you do. You don't have to degrade the next man, even if they speak in the same way that you speak, even if you feel like they're taking some of your rhetoric, they're taking your style. You can't have all the customers. You can't have all the views. So that means maybe that person is reaching some people that you can't reach. We need to stop being negative and start focusing on the positive. And all you brothers and sisters out here need to stop fighting and arguing. And we need to come together and continue to try to build our community, continue to try to better our community, to continue to try to uplift our community. You don't have to 100% agree with everything a person doing. As long as they're not out here harming nobody, harming kids, raping, killing women, or anything like that. And even in the message, it might not come off the way you like it. But does the message have an overall point that's positive and can be used to uplift, is what you need to ask yourself before you try to just degrade and disregard a person's character and the message that they're putting out. Now, everybody's not out here working for the good of the people, and I understand that. But we need to really filter out the ones who are really just a detriment versus the ones who are really trying to do good, they just might not have the approach that you like. Like I said, I just want unity in the black community. Because every day when people get on here, they go to the Kwame page, then they go to Tommy Sotomayor page, and so on and so forth. All they're getting is dissension. All they're getting is, I have to choose a side. Either I got to be with Kwame or I got to be with Tommy. Well, it's some like me that find value in things that both of you brothers say. And I'm going to continue to watch both of you brothers. I don't have to hate Tommy because Kwame don't like him. And I don't have to hate Kwame because Tommy don't like him. If I could take an uplifting, positive message out of anything that they're saying, then I'm going to continue to watch both so that I can get those messages and then disseminate them to people that I know and others so we can spread the message of positivity. You don't have, there's no one king, man. There's no one man who can rule the world on his own. It's too big. It's enough space for everybody. As men, as women, we have to show our youth how to conduct themselves in all situations. Let's be better as a people. Let's do better as a people. And all you guys that are spitting that knowledge, continue to do it. And all the guys who want to just sit back and hate on somebody else, what the fuck are you doing? Instead of hating on something. That's all I want to say. You know what it is. You know what I like to say. I'm just a man with an opinion and some kids. Y'all have a great day.